Rise 2020. It's been fun, y'all. And now, sadly, we're coming to the end of our time together. And as we go back to normal life, the question to ask is, what now? Because the normal we're going back to is not the normal we knew. We're living in unprecedented times, and there's a lot about 2020 that we'll be happy to leave behind. This is not the experience of college that we wanted, not the experience of church that we wanted, heck, not the experience of life that we wanted. And we can sit around and wish that it wasn't happening in our lifetimes. So do all who live to see such times, but that's not for us to decide. Every generation has its own giants to face. All we have to decide is what we're going to do with the time that is given to us. Because for every Goliath, every generation also has its own Davids, the Daniels and his friends who God uses to impact entire civilizations. Young men and women who choose to rise up and stand for what God is doing. There isn't anything super special about them. They didn't have insane talent or extraordinary strength. God doesn't beat giants with other giants. No, he accomplishes his will by using the ordinary. The weak to shame the strong, the foolish to shame the wise. All God is looking for is a few friends who will choose to trust him. That faithful remnant that he can use to change the world. And if you look at the story God's written throughout history, that's how God's always worked. Jesus gathered a small group that included fishermen, a tax collector, and a possible terrorist, and made them his disciples. They were competitive, they were sometimes cowardly, they were mostly clueless, and they turned the world upside down with the message that they shared. And more often than not, God uses ordinary people, young people, people like you and me, people in their teens and their 20s. C.T. Studd was 25, Lottie Moon was 23, and Hudson Taylor was 21 when they sailed for China. Adoniram Judson was 24 when he left for Burma. You don't need to wait to start responding to God's call on your life. And we've got our own mission fields. The college campus is one of the biggest mission fields of our time, desperately in need of the love of Jesus. No, our time is now. We can't sit on the sidelines waiting to get old enough while a generation dies without Christ. So as we all head home, we go with the knowledge that Jesus has issued each of us a standing invitation to join him in that same work on our campus, to build something amazing, something eternal. It doesn't matter who you are or where you come from or what you've done. We all get the same call. Follow me. Let's go turn the world upside down. So, what now? Will you answer? Will you choose to rise up?